Hey there, I have been sitting with something you said, that feeling of being replaceable in relationships. Not in a loud, dramatic way, but in that quiet, lingering way that stays with you after conversations end. Like you could step back, disappear a little, and nothing would really change. And that thought, it does something to you. It makes you question how much you matter, how much space you actually take up in people's lives, whether you're valued or just convenient. And the hardest part is, it doesn't always come from nowhere. Sometimes it comes from patterns you've noticed, from being the one who reaches out first, the one who puts in effort to keep things going, the one who adjusts, understands, gives more just to maintain the connection. And then you pause for a second and wonder what would happen if you didn't. Would they notice? Would they come looking for you? Or would everything just continue without you in it? That question can sit heavy because it's not really about attention. It's about significance, about wanting to feel like your presence actually matters, not just when you're giving something, but simply because you're there. And when that feeling isn't clear, it can slowly make you pull back, not always on purpose. You just start holding parts of yourself a little tighter. You think twice before reaching out. You stop expecting too much, just so you don't feel disappointed. And over time, you become quieter in places where you used to feel open. But listen, feeling replaceable doesn't mean you are replaceable.
It often means you've been in spaces where your effort was normal, but not always reciprocated, where your consistency was appreciated, but not matched. And when that keeps happening, it can start to shape how you see yourself. Like maybe you're only valued for what you bring, not for who you are. But that's not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of the kind of connections you've been in. Because the right kind of connection doesn't make you question your place in it. You don't feel like you have to earn your spot. You don't feel like you could disappear without a trace. There's a natural sense of being wanted there, not forced, not one-sided. And I know it's not always easy to tell the difference, especially when you care, but you deserve relationships where your presence is felt, not just your effort, where you're thought of, not just responded to, where you don't have to constantly prove that you matter. And this doesn't mean you need to walk away from everyone or shut yourself off. It just means pay attention to how you feel in the connections you're in. Not just what people say, but what their actions consistently show you. And maybe, slowly, start choosing spaces where you don't feel like an option, where you don't feel like you're waiting to be replaced. You're not too much. You're not forgettable. You're not easily replaceable. You've just been giving your energy in places that didn't always know how to hold it properly. And that can change, not by becoming less of who you are, but by being more mindful of where you place yourself. You're allowed to take up space in someone's life and feel certain that it matters.